If I might be allowed just a moment. Most of you all, some of you know me, some of you don't. My name is Tony Acri. I'm the Toastmaster of the event. Earlier this evening, this is a cautionary tale for anybody who attends conventions. I was on a panel called Booze and Books. I had more than a little because I was trying to be funny. It's not.
Oh, you were funny.
Oh, I was funny. When I did the next panel, which I was moderating, let's say I had more than a little, and quite frankly, learned from my mistake. My twin girls are here this evening, and I should set a better example for not only them, but for you. So, I was trying to be funny in my earlier panel, and quite frankly, it was not, despite the humor it engendered for other people. So for my people who are on my Marvel vs. DC, we had a great time. Michael, well, I want to say I apologize. I am feeling much better, because time will do that for you. But I would like to take this moment, thank you. That's all I wanted to say was learn from me, learn from my mistakes, and don't do it. So at this moment I want to introduce Steven Zimmer, our founder of Imaginarium. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tony. And I must say, yes, definitely want to recognize our great Toastmaster, Tony Acri, and give him a round of applause. And he's got his second win and he's ready to go for tonight, so he's ready. But thank you very much for coming to the 4th edition of Imaginarium in our new home, which is, as most of you have seen, is very easy to get around to. And tonight is going to be a great awards banquet, and then we're going to proceed into the costume contest, which this year our head judge is going to be the wonderful John Pica, and I think there he is, up to the left. And so he's going to be coming up here in a little bit, doing some fun stuff tonight before all that gets underway. But after the costume contest, we have a very fun party, masquerade awards banquet, and then we're going to proceed into the costume contest, which this year our head judge is going to be the wonderful John Pica, and I think there he is, off to my left here. And so he's going to be coming up here in a little bit, doing some fun stuff tonight before all that gets underway. But after the costume contest, we have a very fun party, masquerade ball, and of course everybody that's in costume is going to be here, and got a fantastic DJ right to my left, Keith Brockman, a sound off. Friar Keith Brockman, a sound off. Yes, had to make an adjustment there, but he's been with us since year one, so he's definitely part of the Imaginarium family. Okay. And John said he still has the sign-up sheet, so if you want to enter the costume contest, there is still time to do so. And there are cash prizes, I should mention, too. So, but I want to really quickly, I do want to acknowledge our sponsors and our special guests, because we definitely value both of those groups very much. Our special guests, because they represent what Imaginarium is all about, and our sponsors who actually become part of the Imaginarium family. And with that being said, we have Healing Hands Entertainment. Amy McCorkle, I know she's in here somewhere, but Healing Hands Entertainment. Definitely appreciate you guys very, very much. And of course, the wonderful ladies from Per Bastet. And there they are. T. Lee Harris and Marion Allen there, I can see they're in the back, but we absolutely love them. We also have, of course, the wonderful Hydra Publications. Tony Acri and his maverick ways and his great company, and they got a lot of exciting things going on there, and they had some cool pitch sessions early in the morning today, and hopefully something come out of that, so we can talk about Imaginarium in that light too. So.
For Hydra!
And then, you know, our 7 Star Press family is always proud to work very, very hard to bring this event to you. So we're part of the mix, of course. And then it's Redline, the realty company, and thought it was really cool that, you know, we got a corporate sponsor like that. You know, step forward and support the independent arts with all that we've got going on. So. With our special guests here, our Imaginator guests, that's what we call our group, and then we have a guest of honor. And I'd like to acknowledge Eric Bloat. He's from the gaming sector, and he's also an author. Guest of honor, Eric Bloat. And then I'd like to acknowledge, of course, the wonderful Teresa Rieser. Teresa Rieser, where are you? There you are. There you are. And then, of course, the Queen Bee herself, Abigail Keem. And then I'm really happy to have them down here this year, and because this is their first Imaginarium for the next 2 Imaginators that I'm going to announce. And of course, that's Lucy A. Snyder. And then, of course, Gary A. Brownbeck. All right, and that's it. No, just kidding. And then we come to our guest of honor, and definitely this is a guy that just embodies what I see this event as being all about. And I couldn't be happier to have Michael Nost as our guest of honor for 2017. And I think. All right, so that being said, we are going to be moving into the awards part of the ceremony tonight. Oh.
Actually, to start, if you haven't noticed, the food lines are open. Please go get your food. We're going to have somebody come up and talk at about 8 o'clock. And once he's finished, then we'll start the award ceremony. But right now, grab some grub.
Hey there, guys and gals. How you doing tonight? You guys had a good time at Imaginarium this year? Yeah? Yeah? That didn't sound like it. Have you guys had a good time at Imaginarium this year? All right. Well, they asked me to do a little bit of dinner time entertainment for you guys. So I thought we'd do something a little bit different tonight. I don't know if any of you guys saw when you checked in at the hotel. They have these local coupon books at the front desk. Did anyone get these? They were free. $150 in savings for the local area. Am I the only one who got this? Am I special, I guess? But I want to do an experiment with someone here in the audience. Let me see. Yeah. Lydia, you're going to be perfect. No. You don't have to get up. Your part ain't that big. You get to be the eyes and the ears of the audience. So you're going to be the eyes and the ears of the audience, all right? All you've got to do is say yes or no for the moment. Coupon book. I'm going to flip through. You can see all the coupons are different, all different kinds of businesses, companies, values. Yes? Yes. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do an experiment with Lydia. I might regret this later on. So I'm going to flip through those coupons just like this. And at any point, you just stick your finger in there and stop me on one. All right? Before I get to the end now, come on. Well, that's the top one, Lydia. That's no challenge. All right, come on, somewhere in the middle. Right there? All right. Now, look at that. I'm going to turn away. I don't want to see which one you're looking at, but I want you to study the coupon. I want you to study the product being offered, the name of the company, the discount amount or the amount off. You got it? Yes. Study every detail.
Every detail?
Yes, every detail. No, you don't have 5 minutes. Just, you got it?
Yes, I got
All right, and you could have had any of the other ones. You could have had any of those in there at all. Now, the rest of those are unimportant. What's important is that Lydia saw a coupon. She's thinking of a coupon. So, Lydia, you and I have been friends for a while. I want to see what kind of connection we really have. So here's what I want you to do. I want you don't have to get up. You don't have to get up. All I want you to do is think of that coupon. I want you to see it in your mind. I want you to like imagine that there's a movie screen right here and project it up, okay? But we're gonna do it in pieces. I don't want you to overwhelm me. We're gonna do this in pieces. So the first thing I want you to think of, the first item I want you to project is the dollar amount on the coupon, all right? Project that number. The dollar amount or the discount amount maybe, the percentage off, really project it, because I'm not, Lydia, I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting a number. Are you thinking of a number? No, you're not. Wait, no, you're thinking of letters. Wait, project the letters up here. There are four letters. It's a four-letter word. Free, F-R-E-E, free. Yes. Yes. All right. We got the first part. All right. Next part. I want you to think of the product that is being offered on that coupon. Think of what that product is. Think of how it makes you feel, either emotionally or physically. Think of the sensations. Think, ooh, that was fast. That it's something you eat or drink because I'm feeling a sensation in my mouth. And it's like it's hot. No, not hot. It's spicy. Is that right? Yes, all right. That's two. We're gonna go for one more. Let's see if we can do. No. Hold on, Lydia. We're in sync now. Let's not disrupt this link. All right. So I want you to think of the name of the company. All right, the name of the company on the coupon. If there's a logo, if there's a mascot. Yes. And there's motion, there's action, it's dancing, but it's not a person dancing, it's an animal dancing. You are thinking of Pop's Chicken, the spicy dancing chicken, buy one, get one free. Is that it?
Buy one, get the second one free. Which is the same thing, but I have to correct you. Yeah, it's the same meaning. My brain got like frazzled doing the program.
You're not helping yourself. Did I get it right?
Yes!
Everybody go crazy with applause. Oh, I know not to use her for the next one now. That was my test. So I do need a victim, a volunteer to come up. Yeah, in the orange. Yeah, come on up. Since you're, yes. What is your name? Caroline? Caroline, say hello, audience. Hello. Audience, say hello, Caroline. All right, Caroline, you and I are going to do something very unique, something very special, something that nobody in this room has ever seen two people do on stage before. We're going to do a card trick. What were you thinking, Lydia? Get your mind out of the gutter for crying out loud. All right, Caroline, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to thumb through the cards, verify, because you are the eyes and the ears of the audience, verify that all of the cards are different, all different values, all different suits, no particular order. Yes? All right, here's what I want you to do. It doesn't matter whether I see the card or not, it's not that kind of trick. So I just want you to reach out and touch one. Just reach out and touch one. The 8 of diamonds. Take the 8 of diamonds. Now, we're going to make sure that this card is unique to every other 8 of diamonds in the world. All right? And to do that, I want you to take this marker. I want you to sign your name in big bold letters across the white part of the card, across the face. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And cap the pen, hand it back to me. All right, her signature on the face of the 8 of diamonds, making it completely unique to every other 8 of diamonds in the world. Do you agree? Yes. All right, here we go. I'm going to take your signed 8 of diamonds, and we're going to do something very cool with it. I'm going to fold it once, twice into fourths. All right? Now, bear with me. Follow my instructions. You're folded, 8 of diamonds, signed. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Ah, say ah. Put it down. All right, good. Good. Don't fool with it. Yeah, now I'm going to select a card too. I'm going to pick one from the middle. Let's see what we get here. I'm going to take the 2 of hearts is what I cut to. So I'm going to take the 2 of hearts. You've got the 8 of diamonds that you signed. I'm going to take the 2 of hearts, and I'm going to take the 2 of hearts, and I'm going to fold it once, twice into fourths. Just like that. And here's where it gets really interesting. Your sign, diamonds, 8 of diamonds. I've got it now. I've got it now. Check it out. Check it out. The 2 you have on card. 2 hearts. Light. Hey, you volunteered for that. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with one last thing. I want to do something really experimental. I think this audience will appreciate this. When I was a kid, I saw a magician perform at a shopping mall. And he did a trick called the Chinese linking rings. I thought it was really cool, and I wanted to learn how to do it. So I went home and I got out the Johnson Smith catalog. Does anyone remember Johnson Smith catalog? Things you never knew existed but couldn't possibly live without. And they had a section that had magic tricks, and I ordered the Chinese linking ring. I got the trick, I learned the trick, and I went and I showed the trick to my brother. And he promptly said, "John, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen." Heartbroken and depressed. Kind of how you make me feel, Lydia. I went into the kitchen, and in the kitchen was my biggest fan, my mom. And I did the trick for my mom. And she said, "John, that took my breath away." She died 17 years ago and never got to see what I'm about to perform for you guys. But every time I do this, I think of her. the rings. Throughout history, the rings have meant different things to different people. To some people, they represent completeness, unity, perfection. To those who wear a wedding ring, it means something completely different altogether. Some of you will get that later on. Actually, this is my tribute to the people who know what that wedding ring really represents. When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this one, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely alright. Never give my heart, and the moment I can feel that way too, is when I fall in love with you. Well, guys, that is my time for banquet entertainment. I want to remind everyone, if you want to come see the costume contest, it will be in this room at 9. Our judges are Tony Acri and Michael West and Tatiana from the Kalishnikov Clowns. 9:30, not 9, 9:30, but in this room. And then we'll follow it with the masquerade and the announcement of the winners. And I appreciate you guys' attention, and thanks again. I am Big Daddy Cool, Johnny Della Rocca. Swing hard, swing often. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Be zeroing in. Tonight we have awards for both film and books. Oh, that's right, we have something first. We have Staff Awards. One moment.
Yes, it's an Imaginarium tradition. We actually give out some fun staff awards, but they're well deserved. So I know a couple of people may have us give them out for them, but with our staff, if you want to do your own presentation, just let me know. So anyway, I'll start with the Hollerin' Holly. And I know that you like to talk, so the Hollerin' Holly will be the first staff award that we'll give tonight.
Well, I give the Hollerin' Holly to someone that's got a big personality that, keeps our guest, entranced and gets in there and helps. And if I need anything, be like, oh yeah, I'll volunteer, I'll do this, I'll do that, And tonight's award, and I don't see where he went, goes to anyway, tonight's award, the Hollerin' Holly, goes to Mr. John Pica. Big Daddy Cool.
She likes me.
Yes,
she really likes me.
And I want to take a moment, though, to mention one more thing. I was going to mention it right before our main awards, but some of the people that win the staff awards might want to take advantage of this. But our friends at Unconventional Photography, the great setup there off to the left, they're set up to do pictures tonight to commemorate your Imaginarium visit. And if you win an award, it might be a great opportunity to get a special award photo. And they're doing digital and prints over there. And they also graciously are giving the winners of tonight's costume contest each a digital print in their costume tonight. So that's part of our awards. But yes, Unconventional Photography, just see them right over there and get a souvenir photo from Imaginarium. And let's see, the next one we will award is, well, we get to. Okay, the next one we will give, let's see, pick the one right on the corner and see which that one is. Let's see, yes, this is for the first time the Magical Realist Award. So where is Sandy Kachurik? There she is.
Hi, I'm Sandy from registration, and I have the honor of sitting up in front of everybody, acting like I've done all this work, and just take everything that the crew has done, they give it to me, and of course, all right, so my computer breaks down, but that's beside the point. I have all this work that I give to you, and I get to meet you, and I get to watch you as you walk by the table over and over again. And one of my favorite things in people watching is to also match them up to some of my favorite ideas in writing, and one of that is magical realism. So this award is going toward the volunteer who is reliable, dependable, always asking, what can I do next? Can I help you with that? And then there's this little twist. And the person does it just a little bit differently than anybody else would ever do it. And it makes me laugh. I am terribly amused. And the job gets done. And I would like to present this to Sheridan.
Oh yes, Imaginarium favorite, the Colonel's Corner. Yeah. Come on, this is Eric Jude, who along with Kylie Jude are the directors of our film festival.
I want to help you. It's the Colonel's Core, by the way, not Corner. Oh, the Colonel's Corner. Well, the Colonel's Corner is my newspaper. So it's actually really good. Yeah. Okay, so enough about that. The Colonel's Core goes out to people who are, they go above and beyond. Kind of like my colleagues, my inner circle. So I find someone who's just worthy of such an award. This year, I want to present to Jason Young. He's done really good. He was during raiding, he came in and did a bunch of photography. Always so good to have him.
Oh yes, this one is fun. This one is named after my favorite people in the book world, and of course you all been waiting to see who wins the Sizemore this year. And it's named after Jason Sizemore, and it's definitely a tribute to him. I always affectionately call him the godfather of publishing in Kentucky, and yeah, just a guy that is just first class, and he has a first class press. And he's definitely a guy that's, you know, I see as a mentor, a friend, a person I respect a lot. So this represents a lot to me and, you know, on behalf of Imaginarium. And we award this to a publisher that we feel has been supportive of Imaginarium, a press that, you know, puts out good quality titles. Develops good authors, somebody that, you know, we definitely feel, you know, is worthy of something called the Sizemore. And so the one that wins for 2017 is World Weaver Press.
I'm going to do this. This is Frank Hall's award, and Frank isn't too fond of standing up in front of a bunch of people. And his award is called the Dragon's Den. And he awards this to the best display of a vendor table. Author table. And he wanted to give tonight's award to Lacey Marie. Her table is absolutely beautiful. It's a winter wonderland. And if you haven't already noticed, she dressed as Raiden for tonight's our main character.
I'm not gonna walk in front of it anyway. I'm making all the.
All right, the next one up, and this is one of my favorite people on our senior staff, the Rockin' Robin. Robin Blankenship, come on down. You don't think so? All right.
I'm going to sound like a 4-year-old. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry, but I don't do microphones. So, Stephen named this award because he finds it amusing. But the Rockin' Robin, just kind of goes to somebody who, like, as weird as it sounds, it's just super pleasant over the weekend. It's super helpful, nice, just pleasant to be around, and just generally people that I really adore. So this year, my award goes to Michael West.
All right, the next award, she's giving me a look right now. This is from Kylie Jude, and it's called the Kerosene Commendation. So Kylie, come on down and name your winner, please. As I mentioned earlier, Kylie, along with Eric, are the film festival directors.
All right, so this year I was going to go back to my roots and do, an award for like the best volunteer, the volunteer that helped out most. But, well, for one, Sandy already gave one out, and well deserved. And also I couldn't decide because they were all really, really helpful this year. So I decided to give it to the one person who's probably worked harder than anybody else this year, from Raiden to 7-Star Press to Imaginary, and that's Holly.
Congratulations, Holly. It's awesome. This one is my award, and this is the Z-Force Award. And Jeff Glaze had won it 2 years in a row, so he's not back this year, so the field was open. But yeah, Jeff has done such a great job, and I will mention that he does a lot of great, beautiful banner art for us for our promotions and things online. And he made the wonderful Michael Nost themed banner that we've been using. It has Michael in cosplay, as it were, on our Imaginarium banners. So, but this one goes to the person that really rises the occasion and wears multiple hats and does so just like a trooper, without complaint. Whatever needs to be done, dives into it. Just absolutely soldiers through thick and thin over the weekend. And there is a person that's really jumped forward this year on our volunteer staff that I've just been so grateful to many times over. And you've probably seen him running around quietly with a camera quite a bit. But this year the Z-Force Award goes to David Sheridan of LI Studios. And I believe that is it. Yeah, because unfortunately the last one, Nathan Day couldn't make it to the convention this weekend, so he usually gives out an award, but he was not able to because of a family emergency kind of thing. So anyway, I will turn the microphone over to Tony Acree, and I think we're ready.
Wow, it's that part of the evening where we're ready for the other awards. We're going to do Film Festival first. So, without further ado, the first award is Best Editing. Occupants is the winner. Occupants. Steven Zimmer will be very happy to accept this award on your behalf. The next award is Best Cinematography, excuse me, the NINGYO. Are you here? Steven Zimmer will be very happy to accept this award on your behalf. Best sound is going to be Prisoner of Perdition. Are you here? You're going to be really surprised that Steven Zimmer is going to be very happy to accept this award on your behalf. The best character, well, they've been up since 2 a.m. every morning, so they've been having such a great time. But the best character development, Auto Shop. Steven Zimmer, Steven's busy. Best plot development, Viridescent. Oh, there they are. Congratulations to Viridescent. Best screenplay, Don't Step Back Down, Viridescent. Multiple award winner, Best Music Video, The Ripper. Steven Zimmer will be very happy to accept this award on your behalf. Oh, no.
Yes, I do want to know, this film festival has gotten really selective, and I do want to note I am taking back a few of these awards because some of them aren't here, but we do have several international filmmakers, which is kind of tough to get over here, and we also had by far the largest number of submissions, so even being in it this year, it was a very, very selective process, and they're from all over the nation and international, so yeah, it's tough for some of them to get here, so yeah, definitely no shame in that.
That means our postal fees are going up. So, Best Documentary, Boggy Creek Monster. Best Director, please stand up again for Viridescent. Well done. This is Troy King, the director of Viridescent.
Third nomination and third win of the night.
Best Short Film, runner-up, Ruination. Give it up for Ruination. Best Short Film, and I certainly hope that he is wearing his Fitbit tonight, Viridescent. That is a smart man. He knew. So do you think that's going to be a new Fitbit award badge? Award trips. Best Feature Runner-Up, Occupants. Steven Zimmer will be very proud to accept this award on your behalf. And the big award for the night, Best feature goes to Beyond the Trek. Steven Zimmer. We're very happy to accept this award on your behalf. And now that we've concluded the Film Festival Award part of our ceremony, it's time for our books. There's a lot of very deserving authors here. We ready? The Imagine Awards. First up, Best Fantasy Novel, The Girl Who Once Thrived, Lacey. Best romance novel, and we're all feeling the love. It's going to be Family Recipe by Karma Haley Shoemaker. She's here someplace. She was here. She's at the convention. We will accept that award on her behalf. Best sci-fi novel, Grey Widow's Walk by Dan Jolly. Best paranormal romance novel, or what we like to call Spooky Love, Bite Somebody by Sarah Dobie Bauer. Our publisher's accepting on their behalf. Best anthology, Twisted Fairy Tales and Anthology. Best urban fantasy novel, Lies and Hocus Pocus Beginnings by Lydia Shearer. Best general fiction novel, Rainbow Together by Daniel Davies. Steven Zimmer will be very proud to accept this on your behalf. Best mystery novel, It's No Secret, Dead Center by A Folly Beach Mystery by Bill Knoll. The best horror novel, or Scares Who Care, The Train Derails in Boston by Jessica McHugh. I know her photo was here earlier. Steven Zimmer will be happy to accept this award on your behalf. Best children's book, House at the Edge of Time by Pat, is it Flieger? Flieger? Flieger. Steven Zimmer will be happy to accept this award on your behalf. Best short story, and I will keep it short, Hope, a short story by Lydia Shearer. And we will conclude tonight's award ceremony by awarding the Best Young Adult Novel. I had to have one pause. The Girl Who Once Thrived by Lacey Marie. So let me go ahead and mention that later tonight, again, remember at 9:30 we start the costume contest and then the masquerade ball, and tomorrow morning we start the interviews of our Imaginators right in this room. 9 o'clock, as Abigail Keem will be here, so we're going to start at 9. It goes all day long. Please make sure, I know you're going to have fun, I know you're going to be up late, you're going to have a great time. Be here for Abigail at 9 o'clock in the morning because you're going to learn a lot, and she's available to answer questions. So we're going to start at 9 and it goes until 3:30 right out. So
One or two gaps.
yep. Anything you want? Anything else? You know, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the end of your dinner, and we'll see you back. Oh, I'm seeing a waved hand. Lydia Shearer.
I want us to give a round of applause for both Tony Acree and Steven Zimmer because they they have brought the local Louisville and Kentucky and Indiana, Ohio writer and creator people that brought us together as a family, and we wouldn't be here if it weren't for all their hard work, and Holly's and all the staff. And this is like my home turf, and I love Imaginarium and Conglomeration at the other end of the year, like every year. I just want us to thank them for bringing us together and putting this on. Big round of applause for Imaginarium.
I know, because this is the third year that Stephen has been allowing me to do this. One, I think he gives me a mic so he knows exactly where I'm at, so he doesn't have to worry. But I also want to thank Stephen because this has been a lot of fun. This is for us. This is a family reunion, right? We've gotten to know each other. We've seen each other on the circuit, or we've all been here. When you come to Imaginarium, it's just fun. You're getting together the people you've known for years. This is a great way for the community to come together. So, again, thank you very much.
Well, get ready to have fun tonight, and for those of you that want to participate, we do have a cash bar in the corner there, so have a lot of fun, except for you, Tony.
Be very careful how much you participate, all right? Just know, be careful how much you participate.
Panels are over.
But panels are over, so thank you very much, folks. Thank you.